See, this would be log out time. This is like someone might be hacking me. I'm scared. See, me and Avery, we got this. Wait. Sorry, you know what? Fine. You're better than me, okay? Why would that even... Okay, you know. Welcome back to another reaction. This time we are reacting to Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist by Wiffies. This is a video that was recommended a couple of months ago by Denzu in the Discord, so shout out to you. I don't know, I kind of like never got to it, and then I thought it's popped up on my For You page like a couple of days ago, and I was like, you know what, maybe I will give this a shot. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy it, please do leave a like and all that jazz, and without further ado, let's get into this reaction.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left.
Okay.
This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not.
Dude, how the fuck did you find a channel with 14 views total? That's my first thing.
Right, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it, it's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world.
Okay, so I was expecting more mystery, but is this more of like a horror thing?
At the crossroads, don't
I'm down.
turn left.
I'm down for a good little...
Don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers. And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling, but the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of codes.
23-2, 29-2. Let me not spoil it. Let me not spoil it for you guys. I've obviously,
So
you know.
maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it.
Yeah,
So
you know, skill issue.
it?
You're just not, you know, it takes a lot to be my level.
Strange one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive link, that when you enter,
Okay.
folder, and
Hey,
is where the true mystery begins. Opening the video named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this.
He didn't. No. He was lined up. Why did he unline up? A cave. Yo, okay.
Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring until he stops and sees this. It's hard to make out.
Dude, that's
but as
like
he
delay.
walks
That kind of
closer,
confused
we
me.
can see what it is: moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it. A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery and
so this is like made, not like a mod.
Unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree.
When was moss made?
And
I don't
does,
remember this.
With no problem.
This block.
It looks just like a normal
For the
tree.
record, I used to play like, oh my god, that voice crack, yo, boys growing up. I used to play Minecraft like, I want to say fairly often until like maybe 2015. I used to play a lot of like, I did Tekkit for a while because I was copying the Yogscast. Then I did a lot of Pixelmon because I've always liked Pokemon. And then I think I used to do like Spleef and Minecraft Prisons. Prisons was just like a AFK kind of, you know, that was my mind-numbing game. And then Spleef was just fun.
Except normal trees don't generate underground, and it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs and even more trees.
I feel like
and even
the music's
more
too loud.
moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's right, the walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point though, Avery's wish gets granted and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
Holy shit. Fuck, you know. I was gonna say how long does that take, but I think people can place like structures and shit now, huh? That's quite cool.
Avery stops for several long seconds, just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave of green, with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive
Oh, it is
field
kind of like a
moss,
staircase.
scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked on trees.
But there's no
Made of
actual
spruce,
logs.
mud,
Oh no, there is,
and
never mind.
oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain obviously doesn't generate naturally, so who made it and how does it just appear?
It would be fucking cool if it did,
Avery's
though.
world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps. But of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens.
Is he gonna see someone?
Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and
They look
continues
like-
walking. Another pair of torches is gone. I'm not scared of torches turning off.
Hey, more power to you. I was a bit of a
And then
scaredy cat.
another. I don't know what kind of practical joke this is.
See, this would be log out time. This is like someone might be hacking me. I'm scared. And yep, this might be throw the laptop away. This. Jump scare?
I'm not scared of a game.
Wait. Sorry, okay, why is there whispering? Hold on. How is it? How is the tree area lit up? What the fuck am I listening to? You gonna go up, buddy? Bro got flushed down the toilet.
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared. But I felt compelled. Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed. Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with
a different person though, right?
Installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out...
I feel like that wasn't like a crazy plot point. I don't know. Am I wrong for like immediately assuming it was a different person? Because why wouldn't it be? You've got Avery uploading his as a YouTube video and someone else has put it on a Google Drive, and one name is censored and one name isn't. But okay, I'm clearly elaborating into the wrong thing.
And what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why.
Oh, is this... Okay, he's just calling him Avery.
Is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction.
Wait, okay, let me listen, because I clearly...
Avery with hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something.
Oh, okay.
There's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why.
Lost.
The only way to go...
I think I've confused myself. I know I'm interrupting. So, is it a different person? I feel like it's a different person. Because why wouldn't it just be on his YouTube? You know what? We'll just call him Avery.
Leap into
Fine.
The giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark water. The
what happened to... Oh, there was no book. Never mind.
Tunnel getting narrower and narrower with no end in sight, until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the wall.
Fuck it, no.
Scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it.
Yeah, that Minecraft ambient sounds...
The whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again. Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct.
That one.
He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the dice.
Yeah, that one. See, me and Avery, we got this.
The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left.
What is in the sky? What is that?
He finds himself.
Oh,
in the
nah.
oasis.
Oh, nah.
Avery.
Nah, there's someone. There's someone for sure. You know them kind of, those kind of things where it's like you're in this densely packed forest and then there'll be like people in the corner of your eye. Oh, nah.
Room, strangely, almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same.
How far down does it
uncanny
go
trees.
then?
He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around.
Smart,
Nothing
smart.
but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses.
Stay up top, stay up top.
Before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that. But I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple. Set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this. It's almost impossible.
I thought that was just delay. Yo, okay, that's... Oh, I hate that. I hate... That gave me chills now. Because he's... Oh, I hate that.
To make out.
Ugh.
A few separate instances
I'm invested, though.
Walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two. And now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him. Stopping just a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone. And then, whatever was following him would be exposed.
How do you know that? Bro, I would be worried that something's following me. This guy's treating it like it's his friend, man. What?
Now, it's time to explore.
Keep your eyes peeled, chat. There's gotta be someone. How do you keep track of where you are, though?
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far.
Bro is built for streaming.
Where? Third sign? I've only seen this one. But It turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are 2 other signs
fuck
Avery
noticing
crossed
that.
earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all 3 signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these
Ain't no way you knew that, man. This guy plays fucking puzzles like his fucking pirate software. Fuck off, you realize that.
angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs,
he
this.
didn't.
So he's right.
No, he-
all of them
bro,
point
just-
a certain way, and if you trace out their
Avery, I'm sick of it. I've had it up there fucking here, mate.
point. He
You
also
are
pulls
full of
off this
shite.
brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius. But with that said,
Well
he
played.
returns to the lake to
Try
check out
creative
his
mode.
contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them
Okay.
to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here.
What?
What? How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me.
But you're
But
typing.
I'm not taking any chances. The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set 2. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread.
Hey, this Avery, buddy, your brain needs to be studied, man. What kind of... Sorry, I thought that was like someone's head in like the left side.
The chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this
But nah, this guy's a genius. Get himself in crimes, man. What are we even talking
block
about?
is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
You best get going, lad. You best get going.
Maybe I am scared.
Yeah, I'd be a little. How does he remember where the signs were? Why am I questioning Avery? He's clearly the fucking goat of everything. What the fuck is this music? The music choice so far has been alright. What the So, question. Has Avery been in create... Oh.
Avery walks through a tunnel. A tunnel which quickly turns into a maze.
Nah, mate.
And slowly but surely, dead end after dead end,
How is this guy exploring?
Avery navigates through it.
Because I know... First of all, lad, let's cut this music, please, man. This is... It ruined the immersion of the eeriness we were looking for here. Maybe it was a purposeful choice, and to that I have to say a bad one. Avery, buddy, we gotta hug a wall here, okay? You know what I'm saying? We gotta do a little bit of wall hugging. Yeah, that's how, you know, when they build those robots that are like supposed to find the right way in the maze, the OG technique was just go one wall, just turn right every time.
Avery exits the maze into another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door, with 3 levers right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought. From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I, or Avery, can solve it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You, maybe. Me and Avery. Come on now. We're just some of the top geniuses around. Okay?
Footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall. And then...
See?
He gets it. Okay, I guess it was solvable. Avery says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where two ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle
nah, it's fine. I solved it in my head.
There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock, but instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more... how do I put this? Efficient.
Wait. Never mind. I thought there was like a hole in it. Unfortunately for you, I have a pickaxe. Fair play.
And
there's different colored slime.
Wait. Who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's censor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name. This...
I'm so smart and amazing. Okay, look, I know all of you in the comments were doubting me. I don't care anymore. Okay, I clocked it first.
Isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got two different stories about where this world came from.
Also, how many of you guys change your skins? I know there's some people on my Discord server that change their skins quite often. If I was to log on to Minecraft now, it's still the same skin that I had since I made, like, when I was 13, okay? I don't remember. No, just that's the one, man. You know, you gotta stick with the one. That's what 13-year-old me decided was me.
Time isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on.
That's actually so jarring.
What's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person? And why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching as Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
If that's a weeping angel, I'm out. I'm not about that shit, man. Oh no, it's just a fountain. Okay. Dog, lower the volume of the thing, man. Fuck. I know I'm shit with my audio, but like... Farting, one sec. That was a rumbler, bro. Check the chest, check the chest. This reminds me of, I feel like, oh man, maybe Hunger Games? I feel like there was like a abandoned kind of map on that looked similar to this. I don't know though. And there would, like, around the fountain, there would be like chests. Does anyone else know what I'm talking about? It's probably not like exactly the same because that'd be fucking mad. And there's also blocks that I don't remember ever existing. Damn, this place skint. There's nothing, bro. The low-key, I'd take a nap first. You know, you'd lose your spawn point, innit? Imagine checking through all that again. A bit too much full damage. You know what I'm saying? It's very yellow. I mean, I like yellow. Yellow's alright. Not for like, I wouldn't choose that for my house though, you know? Ah, see, me and Avery, or I mean me and Durlord. Avery's not as smart as us.
It's empty.
Oh. What if you dig down more though?
This village is strange. It's clearly abandoned if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest. No lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too is empty. There's no path to take from there. So is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary. Anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
Every time he's dug down, it feels like it's taken him somewhere, surely. Is he looking for something on the roof, maybe? I can't see shit. What is that, like a cave or something? Oh, it's like a little... Is that like a tower? What is that? I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, this is like the witch's house. Still yellow though. Yellow carpet too. Okay. Rude. Bro's just breaking shit. How the fuck is there a candle still burning? Wait. Ooh, that one's has got a bit of a... How? No. No. Alright, I'm done. Sorry, you know what? Fine. You're better than me, okay? Why would that even... Okay, you know... Clearly... Wait, I gotta do it. Wait a minute. How did Pirate Software used to do it? Wait a minute. I've got it. Damn! Still empty, bro. What are these, like, black, not library, what are they, bookshelves?
I hate it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager...
Oh, nice sensor. I like that. Little music block thing.
I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better.
So... some sort of worship kind of thing?
Arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you.
Disconnect.
Turn back. Disconnect. Forget about this world. It's not for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask. But please, do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
He's gonna go further. How the fuck? How? How could you have possibly known? That was your first bookshelf that you broke. What is that sound? Why does this have... Don't go any further. I wonder what like the symbolism is for this kind of tunnel, because it's been repeated. Or maybe it's just the easiest, like a good tunnel, you know, like structurally sound. He's gonna go left again? Oh, smart, smart. It's going right, technically, if you're looking that way. Genius. Yo, this is cool, man. What a cool way to tell a story. It's like the rot is escaping. It's like a... Oh, they summoned like a devil. Is that what he was talking about was coming? It's the Demon King. Why is he moving so weird, like? What block even is that? It's so dark. Yeah, that's a... What the what is his inventory? Wait, what is his inventory? What happened to his X? When did that switch? Oh, okay, as soon as the sound effect played and as soon as he stepped on... Aha! A yellow door. Or maybe it's gold. Yeah, that's some demon shit, bro. That's some demon shit. Censored? Well... dead villagers, maybe? I don't... He's going the other way. What?
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't.
Okay.
Don't
Okay,
be
damn.
listen.
Okay, damn.
Don't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 And the footage ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world. How? It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine. Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is this world? What
That's
was
cool as shit.
following Durlord in this footage, and most importantly, what was behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there, that was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into
Yeah, this dude was a
running for his
fucking
life.
genius,
Something
man.
that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean?
Okay, so it
I
was
don't
like
know
the
what to
Demon
tell
King.
you, but I can tell you one thing.
I thought the sensor was like, because maybe it was like, you know what I mean? But
At the end
it's like a Medusa kind of king? Well, no, because you looked at it. So I don't know.
Now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery. It's here. Durlord was giving one last warning, hoping that
Hey,
whoever was
immaculate
following him
story.
wouldn't see. But how? How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who
Wait,
Avery
yeah.
even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
Well played. That was criticism aside, that was brilliant. I see why it has as much attention as it has. The only things that were a little bit jarring about this was audio levels of stuff, and I feel like I accidentally figured out stuff which maybe you're supposed to. I don't know. I'm quite the genius, you know. I'm no Durlord, but I'm pretty close. But no, that was really good. That was interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll watch some of these other videos, or I think these are called ARGs. So if you guys want me to watch any of those, do let me know any good ones. I'm definitely intrigued. I was a little skeptical because, you know, I've outgrown Minecraft. Not that you should at this age, but just because of how much I played it as a kid. And I was skeptical because, you know, sometimes Minecraft videos get more views than... Hey, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. But brilliant fucking video, man. I loved that. I loved the little loop, the connection. Yeah, that was awesome. All right. Oh, and the other thing is, why is Durlord so smart? That's what I want to know. That's my top of the list. Where did he study? Yeah, what life's he been through, bruv? Oh, damn. Go run back. Okay, what if I just try this one bookshelf in particular? Oh, there's a door. What if I try this one slab? Oh, there's a trapdoor. Like, what if I set a trap with a hopper and a chest, but I also set a second trap that's just a grass block? How did he have grass block? Dude, man, I don't know. Still great video. Alright, well, if you guys did enjoy, that's the longest outro I've probably ever done. If you guys did enjoy, please do leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments your favorite bit and what you want me to watch next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
Was a